cuties. For those of you that are new, welcome. I am Jem, and in today's pick card reading, we're going to be discussing what is beautiful about you, more specifically about your body and your appearance. So in pick card readings, you can view them how you like, as long as you take what resonates and leave the rest. Disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. You can decide your own future, you have your own free will. Before we hop right into the video, I want to let you guys know the different ways you could help out my channel. The biggest way is by subscribing. I also sell personal readings, crystals, decks on my website, which is linked in the description, and I even have customizable readings there. So please feel free to check that out. Also, if you're feeling generous, I do have an Amazon wish list of decks that I desire. Know that any donations are extremely appreciated but not expected, and I thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Today's reading is probably going to be a little bit of a quick one. I didn't really have a lot of time to put on my nails, so it's going to be a bit of a quick daily reading. And let's hop into each one. Let's just get into it. So for pile 1, we have the Final Rose Tarot deck, and we have this little crystal of a pink quartz body. She's thick. She's thickums. She got a beautiful waist, beautiful body. So, and then the card for the Final Rose Tarot is Ace of Rings, the first date. So this could be someone that maybe you went on a first date with, and this is their thoughts. Also, the rings literally says what the rings represent. I think it's supposed to represent pentacles. It says physical, material, manifestations, riches, and outer appearances. So we're literally talking about appearances, so that's so funny that came up. So that is what the card means. That could be representing maybe your manifestations are coming into fruition, specifically about maybe you're manifesting your appearance. So that could be something. Now for pile 2, we have the black obsidian crystal with the it being shaped in a body as well. Body yada yada yada. So if that calls your attention, please pick pile 2. And your card, pile 2, is strategy. It says planning, prediction, mind reading. So if that resonates with you, this could be maybe, you could be like mind reading people's thoughts. You could be predicting people's thoughts, or you could be also just planning ahead, maybe something specific about your body. I'm not really sure exactly what that strategy card means, but if it calls to you, we'll get into it in the reading. And then lastly, pile 3, we have this marble body yada yada yada. She's thick, just like the rest of them. So if this calls to you, maybe you have some sort of like skin pattern, like freckles or birthmarks. That could be significant. And we have the Chariot. So the Chariot is Cancer. Someone could be a Cancer. Someone could also be an earth sign for this. Let's see what the Chariot represents. So I'm going to just take the positive messages for today because we're talking about positive things. So it says self-discipline. So you could be someone who's very self-disciplined when it comes to your body. You could be maybe working out. You could maybe be eating really good, healthy, good for your health. Maybe there's something that you're allergic to that you've been avoiding that's been really good for your health. Also, maybe you've been really focused on taking care of your skin, your health. Like, you've been very disciplined when it comes to taking care of yourself. So that could be representing for you, pile 3. Now let's hop into pile 1. Hello, pile 1. If you chose this rose quartz crystal, this will be put onto the side right here. And this deck, this will be your reading on what do people like about you. What do they find beautiful about you? Some cards just fell onto the floor. I don't know what the hell that was about. I think I accidentally knocked them over, but one card flipped over, so I'll show it to you. Different perspectives came out. Maybe there's something about you being very open to seeing other people's beliefs or perspectives in life. Maybe you're very good at understanding people's differences. That could be something. Or it could literally be like maybe there's a lot of different perspectives about what people find beautiful about your body. So let's get into it. We have the bell here, so if there's any synchronicities, we're gonna ring that bitch. and let's hop in. So the first top row is going to represent your appearance, and then bottom row is going to be some oracles to talk about what else people love about your body. So what do people love about your body or your appearance? Maybe we'll do, because the what I wrote down I'm not really like happy with because I don't have appearance cards just yet. So when I redo this, I will redo this like video just with appearance cards. I think the first row I'm going to talk about maybe who is it, or no, what do people find beautiful about you? That's going to be the first row. What do people find beautiful about Pile 1? By the way, Pile 1, you are the one that's going to be deciding what's going to be placed in the rest of the reading, so I'm doing it here. Ooh, influencer. What do people find beautiful about you? We have influencer. That's fucking crazy. Okay. We'll get an oracle for that, and then what should we get next? What do people love about... This is supposed to be what do people find beautiful about you? So what do people love about your body? The Lovers. Let's talk about what do people love about your appearance. I think, did I say that appearance? What do people love about your appearance? We got the Daydreamer. Okay, and then lastly, what should we ask? Maybe what do people love about you, like inside of you, like your mind, your personality. What about your personality that people love? 1, oh, that didn't flip over, so I'm not gonna take it. 2, 3. We got the competition card, 5 of Roses, and we have the bitch came out underneath. I don't really like using that word, but also I know a lot of people just like be like, oh, that's my bitch, that's my girl, you know, so. But this card did come out. And we have the Gossip. So that could be something significant for you, Pile 1. For some of you, too. Know that not everything's going to resonate. Alright, so now let's get some oracles. We're going to use my deck. It's the Gem Oracle. There's a lot of cards. This is just the demo of it. It's going to look better. It's going to look like an actual deck soon. But let's get an, ooh, self-love. Wow. Pile 1, you are getting the, like, really good cards. I'm not going to lie, I'm jealous. Because, like, there could be a lot of people that are jealous of you. That could be something significant. You could just be really beautiful. Okay. I think I got that. Alright. Let's see what else we'll get. Give me a clarifier for the Lover card about Pile 1's body. 2, 3. We have Wishes Granted. Wow, you have so much pink too. And like these cards aren't really supposed to be pink. They're supposed to be like a reddish tint, but all of them are like pink. You could have a lot of like femininity. You could be very feminine, Pile 1. And when I say that too, if you're like a male, this could also be talking about like you could be someone who just takes a lot of care of their appearance. Like you could do your hair a lot. You're very nurturing to yourself. 2, 3. And you like you take time. You're like you take time for you let things come to you. Book smart. Wow. 2, 3. Let's see what else we get. Isolation. Girl, you are fucking amazing. Oh my god. Look at these cards. You also know when to speak up. All right, let's get into it. This is what I'm getting off the bat, and I'm not going to even get into the cards. First row, you are so freaking beautiful. You could literally be an influencer. Like, pile one, holy crap. And the fact that we have the rose quartz, like, rose quartz basically talks about, like, having love for yourself and putting love out into the universe and just having a lot of love, you know, having a lot of love. And it could be mainly directed towards yourself. You could have a lot of self-love. You know who you are, you have a lot of self-esteem, you know what you're worth, you know your worth, you know what you deserve, and you can walk away from people who aren't willing to give it to you. Like when people disrespect you, when people, you know, are jealous of you and they show you the signs, you're willing to walk away from that and not take it personally and not let it get to you. You're like, that's over with, goodbye, on to the next, you know, like, thank you, next, like Ariana Grande, like, straight up. And honestly, I'm jealous. I'm even jealous. Like, and I know there could be many people, when I say that, I think there could be many people that are jealous of you because you could just be, like, so not affected. You know what I mean? Like, so you don't care. And you're, like, really nice about it, too. Like, you are still a sweet, kind, compassionate person, but you know when to be a bitch and when to speak up for yourself. You don't let bullshit. You don't people please. You're not somebody to just let somebody walk all over you. You stand up. You know, you stand up for yourself and you stand on your 2 feet. Or you're becoming this person. The self-love card, it says on the card, it says, I am smart enough, I am successful enough, I am pretty enough, I am, you know, thoughtful enough, talented enough, good enough, beautiful enough. Like, you're literally, you know that you're the shit. With the influential card, you could literally be an influencer. You could take a lot of photos on social media. You could get a lot of following, a lot of likes. Maybe there's a lot of people that look at your social media, stalk your social media, being like, damn, this bitch is fine as hell. Or this person is fine as hell. You could wear a lot of jewelry or a lot of accessories. You could have, like, your eyebrows done. You really take care of your appearance. You could do your hair a lot. You could put, like, certain products in your hair that make your hair smoother, softer, just feel nicer, look nice. You could have really beautiful lips, beautiful eyebrows, beautiful long lashes. You could have really nice nails, healthy nails. You take care of your nails. Maybe you take care of your skin as well. You do like I just thought of like looks maxing. I don't know if you know what that term is. It's like something that they say on TikTok where it's like basically people glow up and they start to take more care about their looks, mainly. And like specifically around their jawline. There's something about that. You could have a really sharp jawline. With the influencer, you could be maybe an influencer on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, like just some sort of social media platform, and maybe you have a big following. And a lot of people could be jealous because of that. And also, I apologize for saying that I'm jealous. I'm not actually jealous. I'm just here, you know, I'm here rooting for you, girl, because I know that you're a badass bitch and I look up to you. Because this is what I want to be, pile one. So there could be a lot of people that also like look up to you as well. There could be people that are envious and people that look up to you. For some people who aren't willing to like accept that they want to live the life that you do, they could just be envious of you because they're holding themselves back. But anyways, besides the therapy, the next row here, your body is also straight up body yada yada yada. Like, you could literally look like this. Like, this could be your body. No joke. It's kind of hard to see, but you could have a really beautiful body. Big, like, nice, thick waist. Big badonk. Beautiful chest. Beautiful stomach. Like, and the reason why I say that is because this is giving me Aphrodite. I don't know if you've ever seen that painting of Aphrodite, but let me look it up. She's like this beautiful depiction of what basically explains, hold on, Aphrodite. In the Greek, look at this. The birth of Venus. This is what it's giving me. And listen, don't get me wrong, this painting is like kind of weird. Like, but if you've ever seen this painting, it's the birth of Venus. This is what it's giving me. Aphrodite. Like, she's Aphrodite, and basically this whole painting is about how when she was birthed, she was like birthed to be love. And Venus represents basically it's the planet of love. So when I saw lovers, this is literally what I thought about. Aphrodite's like this one. She's like a being that's born out of love. You could be a Gemini. And she is just born beautiful. Like, she has beautiful red hair, beautiful body, and she's very, what is it called? She's aware of her body. Like, she has a little bit of shyness where she covers herself up, but it's like modesty. I mean, she's modest. And also, everybody just sees her as a beautiful icon. Like, her body is like beautiful. She represents beauty. It's not about like, they don't take away in like Greek history. It wasn't like the body was like, the devil, where it's like you have to cover yourself up and hide away your body. And, basically saying like, making it like a sexual thing. This is more about like the beauty of what you're born with as a human being, and like accepting your body and like all that different things. Like, it's like saying like she represents beauty. And I know I'm making it difficult to explain, but I hope you understand. Like, it's basically like she is she's not afraid to show her body. She is modest, but she's not afraid to show her body. And she also is literally a beautiful icon. She represents beauty. She represents love. She is Aphrodite. If you want to do more research on Aphrodite, you may want to, but like literally your body is like Aphrodite's. Like, you literally represent Aphrodite. People see you as this beauty icon. Maybe you do show yourself off a bit, like, but you're modest about it. And that's what makes it even more beautiful. Wishes granted. You could have had all your wishes granted about your body. Maybe you had a lot of manifestations, or like how you wanted your physical body to become, and all those wishes were granted to you, babe. Or all those wishes will be granted to you, babe. Like, maybe you're like, I wish, you could be like wishing for little manifestations, and it's with this granted wishes, it's saying it's coming. And look at the fireworks too. Like, the fireworks kind of look like the little I forgot what those are called. Those wishing plants where you blow on them. It kind of looks like that. So you could be getting a lot of wishes granted about your body. You could have a very beautiful, like, curvy, beautiful body. Like, people appreciate your curves, love the curves. With the next card, it says the Daydreamer and Booksmart. So with Booksmart, I'm going to say the Daydreamer row was supposed to represent, this is what people like about your personality, and this row represents what people like about you. Or like, I think this was more about like, what do people do? Like, when they see you, or like, I forgot exactly what I said, but I remember what I was going to say when the Daydreamer card came out. The Daydreamer card, it says Page of Flutes. I think flutes represents air. So this is like air sign. There could be an air sign, a younger air sign, or it could also be a female air sign, because Page represents female. There could be people that are daydreaming about you, Pile 1, and like maybe just like, again, people look up to you. So there's some people that are envious, and there's some people that just look up. And I think this person, whoever the Page of Flutes is, they could be an air sign. They look up to you. They daydream about living your life. They daydream about doing the things that you do. They could be also someone, like, to maybe initiate who this person is, they could be very book smart. And if this isn't representing that, this could be also representing maybe you're the daydreamer. This could be something about you that people really like, is that you daydream about life, you romanticize life, you make life a lot more fun to live. There's just something about your passion for life. That could be something. You could be also very book smart. With this last row here, we have competition, 5 of roses, and isolation. You could be someone who's very competitive. I'm not really sure exactly in what category, but you could definitely have a competitive personality where you like to fight for what it is you want in life. And that could be the reason to why you fight for being like an influencer. You know, there's a lot of competition when it comes to being an influencer, but you have the personality to go for something very hard and succeed at it. Like, you are someone who's very competitive and like you do not stop until you win at it. And that is just more of like another reason for people to be envious of you, is that you don't give up. And you have like this passion for life. You're very competitive. You could also be maybe very competitive when it comes to love as well. Like maybe there's someone that you're interested in, and like if this is a man, this could be for some of you, if a man is watching this, you could be also someone who's very competitive when it comes to love. Like maybe you take out the competition when it comes to love, and you could be in that way. That could be something. If that doesn't resonate, ignore that message. For the isolation card, you could also be someone who isolates a lot. This one's a little bit tricky, this isolation card. I think for some of you, you could definitely be an isolator, like you isolate yourself. You could be more of a homebody, where you like to spend more time with yourself, read a nice book, watch a movie, drink coffee, tea, relax with yourself, spend time with yourself. You could be really you could be like really introverted. I didn't even mean to say that. You could be someone who's just really into spending time alone with themselves. And then for the rest of you, because it is in reverse and we do have competition, this could be someone who likes to spend out time with their friends or being outside a lot, and likes to compete. I think the isolation card, though, overall represents someone who likes to spend time with themselves and isn't afraid to spend time with themselves. Because, again, they really do love themselves, and they're not going to take disrespect, all that bullshit. They're not afraid to be alone. So let's get some charms for you, Pile 1. Let's see what charms we got for you. And let's see what words. There could be a lot of people wanting to say a lot to you. Maybe there's a lot of people that want to talk to you. You might be getting like constant DMs by people like saying how beautiful you are. Okay, let's go through each one. We have a little like horse carriage thing. This reminds me of like Cinderella, where he's traveling in this with the shoe, trying to find his Cinderella. That could be something specific to you, Pile 1, where maybe you are literally like a wish come true to a lot of men, or to the opposite sex, or to whoever's interested in you, or whoever you're interested in. And there's a lot of people that see you as like this princess, like straight up princess. We have QC. We have a little sushi thing right here. Maybe you are really into sushi, or you like sushi, and specifically with bok choy. That could be something significant. That's weird that they came out together. So that could definitely be significant for some of you. We also have a little Christmas tree. We have a little dead fish. Maybe you eat fish, or you eat a lot of like fish. Maybe the omegas in that is very good for you. Be careful with the magnesium, of course. We have a little sailboat like anchor here with the little wheel on that. Maybe there's something about a boat or being on a boat. Maybe you're like on a yacht. Maybe you tend to get invited to a lot of yachts or something. We have a name, John. John could be significant. We have butterscotch, could be significant. Maybe you literally like butterscotch. Maybe people think, like when people are like, oh, I wonder what candy you are, you're like a butterscotch. Increase, I don't know what increase means. Maybe increase self-love. We have QC or QU. I just thought of QT. We have jackbutt. Booked. I don't really know what the hell that word is. I kind of just write whatever word. Jack, booked. I don't really know what that means. Sorry about that. We have Kylie. Maybe you use a lot of Kylie's cosmetics, or maybe you look like Kylie, or that could be something. We have heartwarming. Maybe you're very heartwarming. There's a lot of words here. We have indeed. We have jobs or jab. Isn't Indeed a place that you could find a job? Maybe that's something. We have bottle or broil. Or brittle, I'm sorry. Brittle could be something. We have J. We have JLCM. Oh my god, I said introverted. Didn't I say introverted? That's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. We have M. JCM. Could be initials. We have daughter. Maybe there's something significant about you being a daughter, or this could be your daughter that looks up to you. Or future daughter. We have angle. Maybe it's all about the angles, like maybe when it comes to the competition. I'm not really sure. And then we have lastly, I think this is Uranus planet. There could be something significant about your planet, your planet placement in Uranus, or this, I think this is Uranus. You may want to go check it out. Might be significant to this reading. Okay, Pile 1, that is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like, consider subscribing. Let me know how I did in the comments. And also make sure to check out my website. I have personal readings there for you. You could purchase at a price scale starting from $10. If you want a longer reading, or like a 20-minute reading, 20, and then 30-minute reading is 30. And you could add charms, whatever decks you want to see in the reading. It's all personalized to you. So feel free to check out my website. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in one of my next ones. Bye! Hello, my beautiful Pile 2s. If you chose this Black Obsidian crystal, as well as the strategy card from Prism Oracle, this is what the box looks like if you're interested for a reading, personal reading on my website. This is what the box looks like. And let's hop into your reading. So the first row, we're going to talk about what do people find beautiful about, like, about your appearance. What is beautiful about your appearance? The way you look. One. That rang. Stubbornness came out. By the way, this card might not even be representing you. This could just be the way you look. Okay, next card is what is beautiful about your body. So what do people love about your body? One. We have aid. What do people think about you, and like what do they wish like that they could be from you? Like the people who look up to you, what do they want? 2, 3. And what do people like about your personality? There could be a lot of people daydreaming about you. Alright, let's get some oracles. We're going to be using my Gems Tarot deck here to get some oracles. Alright. We got stability. 1, 2, 3. Balance. It's in a positive. Give me a card for the Triumph, Daydream, what people look up to Pile 3, House of Philosophy. And Pile, lastly, what do people like about their personality? We got Leo. You could be a Leo. Ooh, I also, Sun came out before too, so Leo sun could be significant. If you're not a Leo, maybe you have a very significant Leo placement in your chart. Okay, specifically maybe in the 9th house. So, pile 2, we have a lot of good messages here for you. And there's a lot of beautiful things about you. We didn't really talk about, for some reason, the body's not really coming in. We'll pull some more cards in a sec. So, with your appearance, pile 2, you could have like red hair, or maybe you tend to wear a lot of wigs or colored hair wigs. Maybe you have a lot of beautiful like colored wigs. It could be maybe specifically more on the red side. Someone has red hair, or like could have red hair, because it comes out here, it comes out there, it comes out there, and kind of here as well. So red hair could definitely be significant. Maybe your red hair is very beautiful. People love the color of your hair. Maybe it's ginger, maybe it's really dark red, saturated. Something else about your looks is it could be very stable. For some of you, maybe you don't tend to change the way you look a lot. Maybe you tend to stick with a certain look, so it could be very stable. If that's not what that messages is meant for, the stability could also represent puts themselves first and puts their needs first, and it's not ever changing. Like, you are constantly that way, and people find stability within that. Like, people are like, she's always going to be who she is, and she's never going to change. She's going to be who she is, and she's always going to know her worth. She's very stable. With the aid card, there's a lot of 7s as well, pile 2. And 7 represents reflection, or doing a lot of reflection. I think a lot of people, you may have a very distinct personality type, and that's what people love about you, is you're authentically yourself. You don't let other people, try to control you or change you or like push you down. You stay who it is as you are, and you are happy to be yourself. With like the selfishness, it's like, be selfish. It's a good selfish. It's like, I'm selfish when it comes to the things that I need. And people find stability in that. They're like willing to, they always know how you're gonna like respond or act to things, and it's very stable. It's like you're the stability that they need in their life. With the next row here, this is supposed to represent your body. I think you could have, with the aid and the balance card, the balance is in positive. So this is what it's making me think. You could have, when it comes to your appearance, you could dress very balanced. When I say that, I mean like you could dress very sexy, very feminine some days, and you could expose your body a lot some days. And then the next, it's like you dress up low-key, kind of like masculine, where you're wearing sweatpants, sweatshirts, hair up in a crazy bun, and like it's more of like, and then you'll literally talk like, you'd be like, yo, what's up, bruh? Like there could be a really there could be a balance to it. It's where you like the way you dress. I don't know what the reason why I say this, because in this image she's like covering her body. She's wearing just pants and t-shirt. So that could be something significant. You could also be someone who, on the other hand, when it comes to body, like your body, you maybe help and aid others to have confidence in their body. That could be something like, maybe you're very charitable when it comes to your philosophy, and when it comes to your relationship with your body could be something. Or like teaching others. You could teach others a lot about the balance of your body. So it doesn't really say anything more specific about your body. I don't know why. Maybe there's a lot of people looking at this pile right now, and so it's not really getting specific, but I can pull more cards. The next row, we have daydream and triumph, and then it says philosophy. So what do people look up to you about? This is supposed to be more about your appearance, but I think your philosophy, the way you think, really reflects in the way you look. So there's something that people look up. There's a lot of people looking up to you, pile 2, and specifically with the way you think, and the way you triumph through challenges. You could be someone who maybe you could help a lot of children. I just thought of maybe you like are the inspiration for a lot of children. Maybe you're a teacher. That could be something significant. But and you teach them a lot of good life lessons. You could be very stable to them. Also, with the Triumph card, I think you could be someone who maybe faced a lot of challenges in the past, but you triumphed through the entire challenge and you continue to triumph through life. And people look up to you because they could be at their hard point right now in life, but they see that you were able to get through it. So they see you as like almost like their future self. So there could be a lot of people that look up to you based on your philosophy and maybe even daydream about like they could be like with the daydream card, this is what I'm thinking. They could be like going through life and you've said something so important to them or so poetic or just so like monumental that they went to, they went to go do something and they were in the middle of doing something and then like what you said to them came up in their head and they were like, damn, like I need to remember what they said to me or she said to me. I know we're talking about specifically she, so, but it could also be a male. You could also be male. There was something just monumental about what it was you said, and they daydream about what it is you say to them all the time. Like they think about like, damn, like they're like, you know what? They said something very important to me that day, and then they'll like repeat your quote or something. They quote you. You are the philosopher to them. Like, there's a lot of people that look up to what it is you say to them. With the last row here, what I'm getting from this is you could be what people like about your personality. Pile 2 is you could be very flirtatious. You could be very, very flirty. You could also be very outgoing, very passionate. You could maybe have a lot of self-care. You put a lot of effort in self-care. I think also this is maybe a specific message for some of you. Maybe people like how you you may have enemies. And maybe when it specifically comes to lovers, there could be someone that maybe likes how you maybe fight for them or like make enemies with their third wheel or something. There could be something with that. I'm not really sure. If it doesn't resonate, it did come out. Third wheel usually represents third wheeling. But this card could also just represent you are very flirtatious and maybe you could also be someone who's authentically themselves and like kind of makes a little bit of enemies because of that. Like people like don't like you because they're insecure or some BS. So that is what I'm getting with those cards. Pile 2. Maybe we could pull some more cards about your appearance. Can we get some more cards about your appearance? We have blessings. We have stop. I'm just going to take all of these. Origin came out. Care. And stress keeps coming out. Stress came out before too. It was on the bottom of the deck. So family. You could have a family. Maybe your kids look up to you. You could have blonde hair too, or your partner could have like a dirty blonde hair. You could be a male. Some of you could be a male because I do see there's a lot of depictions of men in here. You could have like just regular hair, honestly, like just your natural born hair. For some of you though, somebody definitely has ginger hair in this reading. Some of you could also be maybe stressed out. There could be a lot of care and parenthood and a lot of family life that's in this reading, pile 2. So you could be someone that really inspires children and it's funny how I said children before. So you could be someone who's very like you inspire children to do better, to become better. And like, especially when they're, feeling down or needing your aid, you're willing to give that aid. You are very loving. And because of that, you have a lot of blessings. You're very stable too. People look up to you as a very stable figure in their life. And like you bring them safety and comfort because you are stable. And people love that. Yeah, that is what I have for you. I don't know why appearance cards don't come out. Maybe you don't really like care too much about your appearance. I think you do. You care, you do care, you take care of yourself, but I think your beauty comes more from the inside. I think you are just a beautiful person from the inside. Like, and that's what makes you 10 times more beautiful on the outside. If that makes sense. You could be someone who likes to dress modest, like you just wear whatever, or like wear a lot of like a mother would, like dress like a mom. That could be for some of you. And you could get a lot of blessings, a lot of fulfillment. You could definitely be a teacher. I'm getting teacher vibes. So that is what I'm getting for you, pile 2. Let's get your charms and words. Leo came out again. Wow. Whoever, Leo is really here. What up, Leo? All right, let's get some words here. All right, let's see. Number 6 could be significant, which I think represents knowledge and assessment. So that also gives me teacher vibes. We have someone here is definitely a teacher. So we have explanation. You could explain a lot to people about certain things. Maybe you explain blessings, and maybe give people hope. I am not sure. We have keep. We have X. We have fish. We have Pegasus. We have a seahorse. We have a star. We have, what is this? A piano. Maybe you play the piano. Maybe someone plays the piano. Maybe you're a piano teacher. We have a little blossom flower here. We have Leo. We have behavior. Maybe you tend to teach kids. You could be a very good parent, or like parent role, where maybe you tend to teach them about their behavior, but in a really healthy, loving way. We have cat. Maybe you have a bunch of cats, or cats could be significant. We have it is. I just thought of it is family. Maybe it's family related. Maybe this is just about your kids rather than you being a teacher. It's just like your kids look up to you. This could also be maybe you had a rough family past, like family childhood in the past, and you could be someone who changes that for your life and for your kids in the future. We have P. We have another Pegasus horse thing. We also have the number 6. Like I said, knowledge assessment could be significant. We have a K here. We have chicken. I just thought of like cooking a lot of chicken, or maybe someone's a chicken about something. We have the name Jeff. We have 2 Ks, KK. We also have a leaf here, like 2 leaves. This makes me think of growth. So maybe growing in parenthood could be something. So that is what I have for you, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like, consider subscribing. Also, if you are interested in your own personal reading, I sell personal readings on my website, starting from $10 to $20 to $30, depending on how long you want the reading. Also, you could choose your own decks, oracles, tarot, as well as if you want charms, if you want love radio, if you want word messages. All that is adjustable. So yeah, make sure to check that out if you're interested. Anyways, thank you so much, and I'll see you in one of my next ones. Bye! Hello, my beautiful pile 3s. If you chose this marbled body, as well as this tarot deck, this will be your reading on what do people find beautiful about you, specifically your body or your appearance. So we have the bell out here. If there's any synchronicities, I will ring it. But the first row, we're going to be talking about what is beautiful about your appearance. This deck is a little bit abstract, so it's a little bit hard to fully understand. I'm going to do my very best. And I do have the book pulled next to me, so All right. So first row is, what do people like about your appearance? One. Oh, okay, we got 2 cards. We have 4 of Cups and King of, or Knight of Pentacles. Okay, next row is, what do people like about your body? What do people like about your body? 1, 2, 3. Those cards didn't come out. We have the Hangman and 8 of Wands. There's a lot of 2s coming out. And then lastly, what do people like about your appearance? Or, I meant to say about your personality. We have King of Pentacles and 10 of Wands. Okay. Queen of Cups is on the back. This is also giving me Aphrodite. All right, we're gonna have that here. And we're gonna put the little body yaddy yaddy. Oh. All right, so let's get some oracles. Please give me an oracle to better understand each row. Please, we're gonna be using my gem oracle deck. I just have to shuffle it. It's a little bit hard to shuffle. This is just the demo of it, but I will be getting smaller cards. So loss came out. Maybe you lost a lot of weight. That could be something for some of you. Or maybe someone lost a lot of weight. Let's get some more cards. Give me another card for here, please. 2, 3. We have passion. We have geometric came out. This is supposed to be about your body. You could have very good proportional body. Maybe you have really good genetics. 3. We have validation and time. Interesting. All right, there's a lot of cards here. Pile 3. Okay, so off the bat, pile 3, you have been working really hard at your appearance, and it has been paying off. Whether you lost weight, whether it was just you were taking more care of yourself, your physical self, your appearance, and this row is supposed to represent your face, your appearance. People have been noticing that you've been taking a lot of care of yourself. And you have, like, the passion for it. Or maybe it's just something that you're passionate about or found a passion for. With the checks on the Knight of Pentacles, it's like checklists. Like, it talks about, the Knight of Pentacles talks about hard work, working hard, and, like, just, maybe you have, like, a checklist where you'll say, you know, today we do skincare, you know, workout, yada, yada. You do a bunch of things. Maybe you have a checklist and you check those things off after you do it, and you're working steadily and slow, but it's hard work, and you're, like, becoming very successful in this looks maxing. Like, you're glowing up. You're working really hard on your appearance and the way that you look. You're putting a lot of self-care into yourself, and people are noticing. People are seeing, and it's manifesting. With the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Cups talks about retreating and withdrawing, checking in for alignment. It talks about more of, like, working on yourself, being isolated, and during that isolation, a lot of the time people do reflection, but for you, it's like that is a time where you start to put time into yourself and put more effort into yourself. Maybe there was some sort of separation or loss, like a breakup of a relationship. If that doesn't fit, please do not take it. But for some of you, it could have been where there was a breakup and that ignited the fire under you to start putting more work and care into yourself. So that could be something significant. With your body, pile 3, we have the Hangman, the Geometric, and the Eight of Wands. So with the Geometric card off the bat, that makes me think of you have really good genetics, because geometrically, like when someone, if you think of like the Renaissance man, right, where he's in the wheel, his arms are spread out, and he's in the wheel, and they talk about proportion. This makes me think of that, and then this makes me think of like you may have really good proportions. You could have a really good chest if you're a male, like a really good chest size that like is very widespread, and it's already like a good size. And once you add muscle, it like it makes it look it adds to it. And then for like a woman, maybe if you are a female, you have very beautiful curves, you have really good proportions. So that could be something significant to you, pile 3. With the Hangman and the Eight of Wands, so these two cards are making me think of like your perspective, because we got another card talking about like waiting or like walking away or just like taking some time for yourself. With the Four of Cups, like these two cards are very big indicators of like stepping away and giving time for yourself and really just working on yourself. So, and the Eight of Wands talks about moving very quickly. So this is making me think of you could be changing your perspective. Also, the Hangman talks about new perspectives. So you could be changing your perspective on the way you view your body. This could be a very specific message for pile 3, someone who's viewing this pile. If it doesn't resonate, please ignore this section. But I feel like there could be someone who maybe didn't have a healthy relationship with their body, didn't really love themselves, or saw the worth, like their worth with their appearance, or like they didn't feel like they were worthy based on the way that they looked or something. That could be possible message. It could also be someone had a difficult relationship with their body and loving themselves, and maybe they started to really work on themselves after a possible tower moment of where shit hit the fan, and maybe they had to lose a lover, maybe they lost in a relationship or lost someone in a relationship, and they started to see more of the positive and like starting to have a new perspective on what it is, like starting to have a new perspective on their body, their view on their body, like starting to appreciate it more, starting to see like the beauty of it. And like literally specifically could be like, damn, they look in the mirror and they start to be like, damn, you know what? I actually have really good proportions. That could be something like they start to like give more positive affirmations. You could be giving yourself more positive affirmations, and the love for yourself is coming in quickly. The more you spend time and work at like your relationship with yourself, the quicker your love for your body and your appearance will come. And it's like it's coming in quick. It's already on the move. It's already in motion. So that is what I have with your body. It's not really being more specific. It's not getting specific with your body. You could have maybe some sort of, there could be some sort of birthmark or some sort of like, there could be some sort of marking on your body, just like this marble, where there's some sort of marking on your body that maybe you find or you used to find disheartening, or just wasn't something that you liked about yourself. And maybe that is something that you're starting to change perspectives on. And I think what is really beautiful about this crystal is if you were to change your perspective and see your body as this crystal, like look at how, to be honest, hold on. Look at how boring these crystals are, right? Like they're not like super boring, but they're just, there's no beautiful marks on them. They're just plain color, they're just plain color. Nothing really significant. My favorite one is this one. You know why? Because it has these beautiful, distinct markings on it that make this one of a kind. And if you view those things about yourself or whatever markings you have on your body as yours, like maybe you have scars, little things, there could be things that you maybe just, struggle with. And this one is saying, like, look at this marble. Look at how beautiful this marble is. Look at view your body as marble. You are marble. Like this is like, they tend to shape a lot of the Greek gods and goddesses in marble. And it's like they used to be imperfect. They're not perfect, just like you, just like everybody. Nobody's perfect. And everybody has their little unique designs. And you have this beautiful, unique design, pile 3. So love yourself and your differences and your unique body. With the last row here, we have the King of Pentacles and we have the 10 of Wands. There could be maybe someone crying on the phone, because look how distinct that is, crying on the phone. And it's like watering out the tears or the candles. And then 10 of Pentacles, I'm sorry, King of Pentacles is like a man who sits, he's like a king. He sits on the throne and he receives abundance. So let's see what this is. This is talking about your personality. What do people love about your personality, pile 3? So let's see. We have 10. You could be someone who's very emotionally intelligent. You could be someone who really is in tune with their emotions and allows their emotions to be expressed. The 10 of Wands in reverse is doing it all, carrying a burden, and needing to release it. And then it says King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles upright is wealthy, abundance, leadership, security, discipline, abundance. And it says validation and time. Okay, pile 3. So this is a bit of a specific message for some of you. There could be some of you that is having issues with releasing a possible past relationship where, it's very hard and you could still be possibly seeking validation from that person. Maybe you struggled a lot with your worth or with your body in that relationship where you didn't feel good enough, or there was just something that you were struggling with when it came to your appearance. And maybe you still are holding on to that a bit, where it's either the pain or the needing their validation, like wanting them to, validate and like reassure you on your looks, possibly like seeking that. And I think this message is saying people could also do that with you, pile 3. There could be people, maybe you're the person that you lost as well. Maybe they seek your validation as well. Like they want your approval on their looks. They want your validation. And I think once this is fully let go and, resolved, of course it's going to take time. Take your time. Take all the time in the world to heal. But I think it's, it's going to take time. But once you are able to release that pain, find forgiveness, and move forward into the better version of yourself, pile 3, you are going to become this beautiful, wonderful King of Pentacles. You are going to be such a badass. You're going to be sitting on your throne and shit will be coming, like abundance will be coming to you. You won't be chasing. You won't be trying to chase. They, or whatever you're looking for, will come to you. This is giving me the idea of like healing your own garden. When you work on yourself, when you heal yourself and become the person you want to be, rather than the person you want to chase, it all works, it all works out, and you end up finding, the person ends up coming to you. The person you're looking for at the end of the day, once you're all done healing yourself, will come to you. The right person. So it's going to take time, be patient with yourself, love yourself, and more specifically, Know that you're human. Know that everybody's human. Nobody's perfect. Know that there's a lot of comfort you can give yourself. You should give yourself comfort. Give yourself the advice. Give yourself the validation. The only validation that matters is your own. Give yourself that validation. You deserve it. I'm proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. How far you've came. How far you've grown. You're on the journey, and it's gonna take time. Some days you fall back. Some days you fall forward. And you move forward. But it's all a process, and that's how healing goes. It one day at a time. Take it one day at a time. It's gonna take time, but I'm proud of you, and you got it. For the rest of you, this message is supposed to be, what do people look up to you? I think there's a lot of people that see your potential, Pile 3. People see you as becoming this beautiful King of Pentacles. There's a lot of people that see how far you're going to go. People already see this potential you have, and people know that this is where you're going to end up, in this beautiful King of Pentacles. You're going to be sitting on your throne, and people are going to be like, damn, like, I saw this coming. I knew that they were gonna prosper in life. I believe in you, Pile 3. And we got the Queen of Cups as well here. The Queen of Cups makes me think of, again, like, this is a female that's very in tune with her emotions. She's very emotionally intelligent, very compassionate, very nurturing. And she's very nurturing to herself. So I think when you start to fill your own cup up, Pile 3, and you start to take care of yourself rather than trying to fill others up, you start to find your worth, you start to find respect for yourself, and you start to find love for yourself. Whatever it is that you're running away from, or whatever it is that you are scared of about yourself, when you face it and you treat it with love and compassion, and know that the first step to healing is finding love for yourself and having the compassion for yourself to know that not everybody's perfect, no one's perfect. You are worthy because you are human. Not because of the things outside of you, not because of what you do, not because of what you bring to the table. You are worthy because of who you are, off the bat. I know I'm getting a little bit preachy here. I just love you, Pile 3. I know, like, we don't know each other, but, like, I love you. You are such a freaking sweet person. You deserve everything in the world. Honestly. You deserve everything. And I want there to be someone here for you to give you everything that you've ever asked for in life. And it's coming. You're on the road to success. All right, let's get to your charms. That's so fucking weird. Bruh. That's funny. Oh, okay, what's funny is I just got a notification from someone that I haven't talked to in literally the longest time. That could be something significant. All right, Pile 3. So what do we have for you? We have a little school? What the hell is this? Oh no, it's a hospital. Maybe going to the hospital, maybe you've been struggling with your health, Pile 3, and maybe you've started to overcome that, and maybe you started to take yourself to the hospital and starting to take better care of your health, and, like, you became the one to start pushing yourself to go to, like, get checkups and stuff. We have leadership. Maybe you're starting to, like, lead your own path instead of, like, waiting for others to help you. We have a little L. What? I've never seen this charm. This is the first time I've ever seen this charm. That's an L. I don't know if you could see. That's an L. And then there's a butterfly on the back of that. And it says, L-B-Y-E-L-L-E. This is making me think of just transformation, and like L makes me think of like leveling up. I'm not really sure. Maybe L. Oh, also loss. Loss is significant. We have effort, putting in effort. We have interrupt, something interrupted. Maybe something interrupted your love life. We have minimum. Maybe someone wasn't giving as much as they could. We have DQ. I just thought of Dairy Queen. We have gone. Someone maybe walked away, left. We have this is making me think of like that Dave and Buster's toy where it's like you flip it over and like the sand just like drops down in the water. It's like half and half. This make me think of like balance, like black and white, yin and yang. We have growth. We have a helicopter. We have scissors. We have the number 14, could be significant. We have a little hammer. We have M, could be an initial. We have a little turtle here. Turtles make me think of like a water, like a water sign that moves a little bit slower. They're a bit of like an earth sign. We have a flower here, blossoming flower. Someone is growing to be a beautiful flower. We have cinema, maybe movies are significant. We have R, MR could be significant. We have a dragonfly. We have a little fruit, botanical thing right there. And then the last word here for you, pile 3, is bullshit. There could be something, maybe someone's feeling like, oh, that's bullshit, like they don't believe it, but once you start to believe it, you'll start to move towards it, and you'll be able to manifest it. The more you hide away and not accept things in your future, like if you say you're not good enough and you constantly say, oh, that's never going to happen to me, it won't ever happen. But if you start to believe it and you start to be a little bit delusional and being like, yeah, I will become this person, then you'll start to be able to manifest it. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile 3. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like, consider subscribing, let me know how I did in the comments, and I'll see you in one of my next ones. Also know if you are interested in buying a personal reading, I do have all my decks listed there for personal readings. You can customize them, whatever it is that you want, and yeah, if you're interested, go check that out. Anyways, thank you so much, and I'll see you in one of my next ones. Bye!